Lucky Boys Podcast.
Do you feel like you need to do that to get charged up? Like you need that negative energy sort of to make you go, damn, this is rock bottom. This really sucks. And it, like kind of like the art of war, how you're put against the wall where you can't retreat. There's only one direction to go and it's up.
I think that might be on the money. Like, cause yeah, like you said, there's only one direction to go and it's up, and there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. There's no going down. There's no left and right. You only have one way to go. And so I think that's pretty accurate to say that's like what happens to me or what I put myself in.
Because usually that does bring out the best in people when they know that there's no, they have direction and there's really no retreat at this point. It's either that or just completely fail.
I wish I didn't need that kind of motivation, right? But
is that subconscious?
Probably.
Because I find myself, as I'm listening to it, I'm like, damn, I think I do that to myself sometimes, where I purposely hold myself back, but I don't know if I purposely, when I was younger, not now, at least I don't think so, but not because I needed direction, I purposely held myself back so that I don't exceed the people that I'm around, so that I can remain friends with them.
That's part of it too. It depends on your social group.
Right, because I noticed ever since I was a kid, if I were like taller, if I was faster, if I was smarter, I became isolated. Jealousy happens. It shines a light on their shortcomings, for better or for worse. And I lost a lot of friends that way, and I got sick and tired of not fitting in. So I found that if I held myself back, even in school, if I was like the class clown, if I wasn't the smartest kid, like smart kids get picked on, and I was able to fit in better. And then I realized, oh my gosh, man, now I'm a grown up, like that was so stupid, right? Because right now I just want to like crush everything, I just want to keep, I want to see my potential. I'm really fascinated and interested in just pushing myself and finding others that are like me, where we push each other. Like, oh, that's great what you're doing. I love that, and I respect that. You're awesome. You're not part of that group. You're part of this group that wants to fly. So let's get together and we'll push each other. And I realized that, when I had a more mature way of, I guess, understanding how people are, I was man, I wasted all that time being friends with these guys who are, and those are the same people that headed nowhere in life. That jealousy stuff only gets you so far, and being around that circle will make you feel like you fit in with someone, but deep down inside, I, at the same time, even though I was physically with them, physically in the group, I never felt quite right with them. I never felt like I was among my peers. It's because like it was a conditional love, as long as I wasn't better than them, and that's not good. So once I fell out of that, I found some good friends who the jealousy didn't think matter. They didn't care if I was taller, they didn't care if I was smarter, I didn't care if they were taller, smarter, or whatever, or made more money. We just we celebrate all of our wins together, and we get sad when we lose, but we are constantly rooting for each other, constantly. And I had to cut off those folks. So I guess that was my form of self-sabotage. But it's interesting, though. As I'm listening to you, I'm like, holy shit. Yeah, I totally understand you there.
Yeah, like sometimes you don't realize it until someone else says it, right? You're like, oh, I do that.
Yeah.
I've done that all my life.
Yeah. And I'm wondering, like, man, what if we just stayed at this like high level all the time? What could we do?